Hi, I'm Christina. I'm Steph's sister, and I'm so sad I can't be with you all in France today, but thank God for technology, which allows me to send this message to my sister and Mary on their special day. And first of all, I just wanted to thank all of the guests, the friends, the family who have traveled all the way to France to help Steph and Mary celebrate their marriage. And also a special thank you to the Fox family and my family, my mom and Carson, and my dad for everything that you guys have done to help make this such a special day for Steph and Mary. And it's so hard for me to think of something, to say about my sister on her wedding day. We have always been super close, and my sister is someone who I have always looked up to in my own life, and there's just so many stories, so many things that come to mind when I think about Steph and the special bond that we share together as sisters. But I'm going to try to keep this all really brief. I do have some notes that I may look at, so bear with me. But, I did just want to say a few words about my sister and just how special she is. And basically, when I think about my sister, there's really one word that kind of stands out in my mind, and that is the fact that Steph is super. Yes, she is super. And I think that everyone who is there and everyone who knows her can agree that Steph is a pretty super person. And, some of my, actually my favorite childhood memories of Steph is when she was just a little girl. Steph and I were 6 years apart, so I probably remember a lot more of this than she does, but I was the oldest girl in the family. We have my brother Brad, who's in the middle of us, and Steph was the baby. Steph had a very girly older sister. My brother loved to play with G.I. Joes and superheroes. And then there was Steph. Even from a young age, Steph has always kind of marched to the beat of her own drum. But one of my favorite childhood memories of Steph was the fact that she would wear my brother's Superman undies around the house. Literally, that's all she wanted to wear. No shirt, no shoes, no pants, just the Superman underwear. They were her favorite outfit of choice. Used to drive my mom crazy, but one of my favorite memories of Steph. And Steph, I'm wondering, do you still have those Superman undies somewhere? Maybe Mary knows, but anyways, moving on to some of the other things that make my sister Steph super. Steph is also an amazing athlete, and Steph, from a very young age, was great at sports. And one of the things that I think has allowed Steph to excel in sports is her super speed. She is extremely fast, and again, from a very young age, Steph played soccer. And my grandfather, actually, who we called Papa, gave her the nickname Lightning because she was so super fast. And, some of Steph's special super abilities allowed her to really become this superstar athlete. She got to play field hockey at Michigan and really just excelled in sports throughout her life. So it's another aspect of my sister that is super. And one of my favorite parts about Steph, and something else I think that makes her really super, is her super spirit. Steph actually has a very kind heart. She has a very giving spirit. And, there are a few times in Steph's life where she really has, made an impact and tried to give back to the greater good. And when Steph was in college, she actually traveled to Africa and worked with children and actually helped to put together an orphanage for those children in Africa that didn't have families. Steph also went to Chile after college and taught English to young children. She lived with a Chilean family, literally went down there with pretty much just a backpack and lived a very simple life, and gave through her gift of being able to teach English to children in Chile, which was just really amazing. And even today, I know that Steph, on her wedding day, she elected to wear a pair of Tom's shoes because of the fact that that would allow her to give back to the world. So that's another amazing part of my sister, is just her super spirit and the fact that it's so important to her to give back to the world. So again, I could ramble on forever, but I'm going to try to wrap this up. But Steph and Mary, you guys have found each other, your paths have crossed. And Steph, I know that you are going to transition into being a super wife and a super partner to Mary. And I actually will never forget the first time I came to Michigan to visit my sister, and she introduced me to Mary. And I could tell even before I met Mary, the way that Steph would talk about her, that there was something really special about this person in her life. And from the second that she introduced me to Mary, I saw the way my sister lit up. I saw the smile on her face, and it was just a way. I'd never seen my sister so happy. I'd never seen someone have this effect on her, and I knew early on that they had a very special bond. It's been amazing to watch their bond grow. I think that they have developed an amazing relationship as adults, and I know that they have found a super partner in one another, and that they are going to have an amazing life together. I've got to look at my notes for a second, but truly, what? Sorry, my husband's videotaping me, telling me to cut it off, so I got to wrap it up. But truly, Steph and Mary, I hope this is the beginning of your super life together, and this is my virtual toast to both of you. I'm pregnant, so I've got my glass of water here, but my virtual toast is to wish you both a lifetime of love, happiness, and to all things super. Love you very much. Cheers.